Another match week in the Premier League and another chance to win $50,000. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Matters with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. This free contest takes us to the NBC Sports Predictor app, where we have a chance to win $50,000, where we can correctly predict 5 Premier League games over the course of this week, and we got to get the result right and the score right. Fear not, if nobody's able to do it, as it's really tough and nobody can generally do it, then we're competing for a $1,000 guaranteed prize where you can get 10 points if you can get the correct result or get the correct score right. If you only get the result right, you'll get 4 points, accumulate the most points. That's how you can get that $1,000 prize. It's match week 7 in the Premier League. Let's go ahead and look at these 5 matchups and see how we'll do. First one they want to go ahead and give us to us is Liverpool versus West Ham. Liverpool played midweek in Champions League, but they rested a lot of their players. I mean, they're top 4 strikers there. They only came on late there in the second half, around about the 65th minute. So majority of their players, they did rest. They used their fullbacks, but they did a good job. I think Klopp did a really good job of resting his players for this game. Liverpool are injury hit, though. I mean, they're got an injury crisis going on in the back. They put Fabinho in at center back to kind of cover the Virgil van Dijk injury, and now Fabinho got a hamstring injury in midweek Champions League game, so they definitely got a little bit of a crisis there, and that's bad when you're going up against a West Ham team. West Ham is scoring a lot of goals this season. Look, their last 3 games, they've beat Leicester, and then they drew with Spurs and City, so a team with a lot of confidence, a team that's playing good defensively, playing good offensively. I just don't know if West Ham has quite enough defense to stop the firepower that Liverpool is going to bring at them, but I see West Ham definitely capitalizing themselves and getting a few goals. I've got Liverpool winning this game 3-2. All right, the next matchup here is Newcastle versus Everton. Look, Everton have seen a slight dip in form. I mean, you're going to get dip in form when you start off that hot. Yeah, it was unbelievable how hot they were to start the season. But their last couple of games, they drew against Liverpool. That's a good result, getting a draw against Liverpool. And then they lost, though, to Southampton. You guys know I'm a Southampton fan. I think they're enjoyable to watch, and they give a lot of clubs a lot of fight. But Everton, they should have beaten them based on what they've put on this season. But give Southampton credit. They did get the win. Newcastle, though, they fought hard last week. You remember they were up against the Wolves, a team that we like here in the Wolves, a scrappy, fighting kind of team. And Newcastle managed a point. They got a late goal in that game, so that was really impressive. I just think Everton's going to be too much, right? Newcastle's not really that good of a team, even though they had a good performance against the Wolves last week. And I like Everton in this matchup. And to me, it's Everton 3, Newcastle 1. All right, the next matchup here is Manchester United versus Arsenal. This one's tough to predict because we don't know what the lineups are going to be. I mean, we got Manchester United playing Wednesday in Champions League. You got Arsenal playing Thursday in Europa League. This one's just really, really tough not knowing the lineups. Is Manchester United going to trot out, a good lineup? With their players, they're going to trot out, Mata and Fred and James. I mean, just really unknown. Meanwhile, Arsenal, slight dip in form, losing to Leicester last time out. They're going to be coming on 1 day less rest than Manchester United, so that'll favor them. Without seeing lineups, I'm just going to say this game's a draw. Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1. The next matchup here is Fulham versus West Brom. Look, not a team that, not 2 clubs that we know, extensively like we know the rest of these Premier League clubs, because Fulham and West Brom are newly promoted clubs and they haven't also been in the Premier League in a while. So we look at what's their history between these clubs, seeing how we don't really know much about them ourselves. So last year they, of course, played twice in the championship. 2 draws, 0-0, 1-1. In fact, if you look at their last 4 head-to-head games, all 4 have been a draws. So I'm just going to lean on recent history here, not knowing too much about these clubs. We're going to take Fulham 1 and West Brom 1. All right, the last matchup here is Leeds versus Leicester. Look, Leeds continues to impress. I mean, Jared's just off to a really, really good start, putting up fights against every club. Even if they don't win, they're putting up really stern fights. Just give them a lot of credit. They were highly touted coming into this season, Premier League, into their promotion, and they lived up to the billing. They've been really fun to watch. Meanwhile, Leicester, they're coming off a really good win against Arsenal. A game against 2 top 6 clubs. They squeaked out a 1-0 win, so that was really good. This feels like, though, Leeds is doing good, but it just feels like Leeds is going to cool off at some point. I'm not going to say Leeds cools off into the term of getting a loss. I think they are going to drop back just a little bit. So I've got this one also ending in a draw. I've got Leeds 2, Leicester 2. All right, so to recap, I've got a Liverpool 3-2 win. I've got an Everton 3-1 win. I've got Man U Arsenal 1-1 draw. I've got Fulham West Brom in a 1-1 draw. And I've got Leeds and Leicester in a 2-2 draw. That's how I'm running out my picks for a chance to win $50,000 on the NBC Sports Predictor app. Don't forget, guys, go ahead and like this video. If you're going to follow me on one of these picks, go ahead and like it. Share this video with your friends so they can compete for $50,000. And also, don't forget, we've got the Thursday Night Football contest for $25,000. We've got the NFL Pick'em for $25,000 on Play Barstools. And we've got the $1 million challenge on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. That video is going to come out probably on Friday. So make sure you come back. A lot of money up for grabs this weekend, and I want to help you get it. I'm Jason Mattis, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.